Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to today's video. Welcome back to my channel. So this is being filmed quite late in the day. I went to the grocery store with my mom, overdid it a little bit. I'm in some pain, but it is what it is. So Angelica Nikovist does videos like this where she kind of gets ready and she talks about stuff that's been on her mind, and I was very inspired and I wanted to do something like that. So I was thinking we could talk about anxiety, depression, and just like the struggle of like having it and being a mom at the same time. So I have been struggling with anxiety and depression really the past month. I'm filming this March 30th, 2023. And I know people who have been here for a while probably know why I've had anxiety and depression. Also, if you're curious about what's on my nails, it's Revlon's China Flower. I don't even know if they still make that. I just have had a lot of traumatizing experiences the past month, and I've really been working on it and improving myself. And I've said it before, I'm very excited for the future. I'm actually not like looking to do anything more on YouTube. Like, I'm still gonna post, I'm still gonna buy makeup, I'm still gonna love makeup, and I'm still gonna film because this is a hobby, but it's not my life's passion. I have found my life's passion and I am going to pursue it even more than what I was. Like, I'm going to pursue it. Like, this is something I feel in my heart I was meant to do. I want my kids to like, know that their mom worked really hard to improve herself every day, and I want them to have that kind of a work ethic where they also want to improve themselves and they want to be like their mom, and they don't want to just sit around and wait for something to happen to them. This is your life. To quote Marlene Estelle in the Jaclyn Hill drama that's been going on, like, this is my life and I can make the decisions. If I'm not happy with something, it's my life. I'm the only one in control. I can change it, and I have chose to change my life for the better and what I personally think is for the better. So a few days ago, I'm not going to say I had a panic attack. It wasn't a panic attack, but I do think that for people who might be struggling with anxiety, it might help to talk about it, to talk about this. Like, it might, I don't know. It could. So I want to do that. The other day, I actually had, I think it was Sunday, so the 26th of March, I had this moment where I felt like I just couldn't breathe, and I've been having moments like that here and there, the past few weeks. It's just something that's normal to deal with anxiety. And I absolutely hate using the excuse of, oh, my anxiety, like, I hate using that excuse, but it actually is true. Like, I do have anxiety. And I have been depressed in the past. I'm working on myself and bettering myself, obviously, for my children and for myself. It's not just for my kids. I want to be better for me as well. So I had this moment where, like, I just could not breathe. Like, I felt like I could not breathe. Even though, like, I was breathing, like, it felt like somebody was like holding my heart from inside my chest and like was squeezing it. And I didn't do anything specific for it, like to cause it or to help it, but I ignored it, obviously, but I worked through it. And when I have moments like that, I work through it. I find the things that make me happy, that distract me, and that tends to help me out a lot, like finding things that distract me from everything, which is good. I definitely think if you're going through a traumatizing experience, finding things that that just bring you happiness. Like makeup brings me happiness. So we're in March, late March, and I actually am currently in the middle of filming a declutter for my third declutter series, which I am excited about. I've done my 6 and 5 pans. Still need to do my 4 pans. I did my eyeshadow singles, and I also decluttered some brushes, which is good because I'm actually planning to order some brushes from Blink Brushes next week. Super excited about that. I'm also planning to get a nursing book from Amazon because I want to study a different category of nursing. And what I talked about in my March New Year's resolution update, I'm really excited to see how far I've progressed in my April New Year's resolution update. I definitely think I've gotten a lot better. I haven't spent too much money on makeup, and I don't really want to because, I only have one face and I'm not pursuing YouTube, so I don't need so much makeup, but it is fun to film. But that makes me happy. Like talking about makeup makes me happy. I'm super excited for the new Nomad Royal Europe palette. It just released a few days ago when I'm filming this. I am planning to pick that up. I was also planning to pick up the single multi-chromes because I have quite a few empty magnetic palettes that I really want to put stuff in, but then I was like, you know what, I can go back for those because they're $12. They're a little more expensive for my budget at the moment of what I'm giving myself as a budget for makeup. I think that's a little high. So there's that. I just about put this on my under eye. Plus we have the VIB sale going soon, which I think I want to purchase some makeup, but I don't think I want to purchase a ton. I will definitely do a rouge haul because my birth month is April, so I always get a free gift, so I definitely want to do a Sephora order. I just don't know how much I'm going to be buying. We'll see, because the kids are more important, the bills are more important, there's just so much more important than makeup. I really want to save money, and just spending all my extra money on makeup just used to make me happy, but it definitely doesn't now because going through that experience, and this experience that has caused me to have the anxiety and depression, it really has opened me up to wanting to improve myself. It's so hard it's hard to talk about because I don't want to be viewed as oh, you're weak because you have anxiety and you have depression. I think that anxiety and depression is completely normal. I know that it's normal for somebody in my situation. My doctor has really explained everything to me, and everything that she has talked about I have experienced. So I know what I have, and I know it's an issue, but it's also at the same time something that I don't feel is too serious to where I feel oh, I need to check into a mental hospital kind of thing. I don't think I need that. I don't think I need to be on pills. I just think I need to find what works for me, and yeah, I have tough days where again I have that feeling of not being able to breathe, and it feels like somebody is squeezing my heart inside my chest. So I still have those days, they're normal. I still have them, and I'll probably have them for the rest of my life. This isn't an experience that is ever something I'm ever going to get over. This is a part of who I am now. This is a part of my identity. This is a part of my story, and I can't just erase it. I can't just erase it. It's something that I'm always gonna struggle with, but as the years pass, I am sure I will find what works for me. And also I know being a mom helps because it distracts me so much. And I understand I have temper issues and I have anger issues. I don't know anybody that doesn't really, and I probably could see somebody for that. I would look into that. But I don't know. I don't know. At least I'm not like taking it out on my kids. I just like, when it's nap time and the kids don't want to lay down, it's like, come on, lay down. Like, mommy needs a little bit of a break. Can you please lay down at your nap time and give her that break? But also at the same time, like today, he laid down really easily. Jackson didn't want to lay down. It's understandable because Jackson napped a little bit in the car with my mom, so I understood it completely why he didn't want to lay down. But it's also at the same time, it's like, okay, but you also didn't nap as long as what you really, really, really need to, because my kids are weird in the sense that they have to nap a certain amount of time, or for some reason they are up all night. They, like, even if they nap for 20 seconds, like 20 seconds, for 30 minutes, they have to nap for a certain amount of time. If they nap for, say, 20 minutes, when usually they're used to napping for like an hour, which Jackson, I think, napped for like 30 minutes or so, then they're going to be up all night. For some reason, the less sleep my kids get, the more they are up at night. And I have them on a specific schedule for daycare to keep them on that. So that's why I work very, very hard to keep them on said schedule. But it's not worked. Hasn't worked very well. But it's fine. I'm pretty sure Jackson is asleep. I'm also thinking of cutting my hair tonight. I'm just thinking of doing it by myself. Like I just want to cut it a little bit shorter. It's pretty long. I'm not sure if you guys can like actually see how long it is. It's pretty long. And I am just not into long hair. I would rather have like short hair, like up to about like right here. I think I would look good with short hair. I personally prefer short hair. I've always had long hair. My fucking light just died. I had to get up and take care of Jackson. But anyways, something else I've been getting into is video games. I've been getting back into video games, like watching them, not playing them. I don't know why I would rather watch a video game get played than play it myself. I think I'm gonna do Solar Rain just to kind of amp up this like dark look. And these did us on March. Like shadows are actually meant to kind of like go on top of other shadows, I think, to enhance them. And that did exactly what I wanted it to do. So at the time of me filming this, they actually just released Resident Evil 4 Remake. I've never been into the Resident Evil series, but my brother has, and Resident Evil actually happens to be his favorite out of all of them. So that's like really, really cool. I was like, I was watching the playthrough and I was like, I would not play this game, but I would totally watch somebody else play this game. Like, I can totally see that. Um, I totally can. I want to use something to clean up my, there we go. I'll just use this to clean up my brow bone because it's a little bit messy. Ugh. This is gonna be how this video is gonna go. I can already tell. Is Kira fumbling with her light. Take this clean brush and just kind of like attempt to blend that into the white so it's not super duper chunky and messy, because this is a dark palette. I am using Wet n Wild's Quad Bed of Roses, and I also have been into spring cleaning. I think I was talking about that earlier. I have a few things I have to still go through, like my 4 and 3 pans. And I'm also working on reorganizing my eyeshadow palettes because I'm actually quite curious as to how many I have. Like, I'm just honestly curious. My mom was like, you have like 2,000. I was like, I think it's more like 700. But anyways, I'm still doing that. I need to film those. I've been filming like the whole journey of spring cleaning. I think I'm going to revisit this in like 3-ish months or so. I feel like that is enough time to have built up another like giant collection and to know the products that I just didn't feel comfortable enough decluttering. Now I'm also we're getting into April, which if you don't know, I do monthly speed reviews where I go through every product in here and I tell you what I think about them because I've been using it for a month to months, multiple months. Really just depends on the product. And I tell you like what I think about it, and I usually end up decluttering something. That video I film at the beginning of every month, and it's honestly became one of my favorite videos to film. I love to declutter stuff now. I also need to do tomorrow an update on the YouTubers I have been watching because I haven't updated you guys since like New Year's. So currently, like when I'm filming this, because another thing that really helps with my anxiety is watching other YouTubers. And when I didn't have a phone, that's how I knew about new makeup that was coming out. So yeah, that's like what I did was I would watch YouTubers. Like I watch Morgan Turner specifically for her Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona videos. She is very into luxury makeup and she's very knowledgeable about luxury makeup. So that's typically who I go to for that. I always watch Mel Thompson. I've really been watching all of Mel Thompson's past videos, even though I know she's passed away. Like I just think that you can learn stuff from YouTubers' videos. Like you can learn something. So I have also really been enjoying Angelica Nyqvist, who I got this video idea from. And I go to her typically for colorful inspiration. I have really been into colorful shadows lately. Like I honestly, personally feel like I am living my best life whenever I go for something more colorful right now. And that's just personally me. I go to Heather Austin whenever I want indie brands. I do watch Annette's Makeup Corner also for indie brands. Let's see. I watch Samantha March and Kelly Gooch for decluttering inspiration, and I also watch a lot of Allie Dawson as well. She's been coming up on my feed for YouTube, and the past two Nomad palettes, so Royal Europe and the Verona palette, I first watched her do a tutorial with both of them, and it was actually her that sold me on the palettes. And I was never a fan of Nomad Cosmetics before, so that's cool and crazy at the same time, I think. At least personally, in my opinion. But also, I don't know if this video, I think this video is going to go up after my April speed reviews for 2023. But I am planning to declutter quite a bit. We are going out with the old and in with the new is the theme for April. So that is exciting. Also, I'm not liking this highlight, and I wanted to keep it just to see if it was the brush I was using before. I don't know. I'm probably still going to keep this because I love highlights and I love the packaging, and I don't really have that much dose of colors, and I feel kind of bad that I don't. But dose of colors just doesn't really interest me, I guess. I don't feel like that's a blinding highlight. And it's actually getting hard pan also. But it could be because it's old and I never used it. I don't know. And that looks good on the nose. Looks good on my nose. Alright. We are almost done, you guys, I promise. I know that the light is probably like really ticking people off. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it except try to make it work. We're going to go for a highlighted effect today with these purple lips that does not match my eye color, but I'm only putting it on for YouTube. Let me know what you guys think about like this kind of like highlighted look. I think with the right eye look, it could look really good. Alright, so that's going to be it for today's video. I know it was weird. I hope you guys enjoyed. So please like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys!